But yeah, I'm gone on the night of the 19th. Basically, my train leaves at like 6 a.m. on the 20th, so I have to like fucking take a bus
Oh, here we
into.
go.
It leaves at 8 a.m. on the 20th. I
This
have to
is
take
it,
a.
guys. Emotions.
Oh,
We
okay,
live in a
sorry, I'll be
city
quiet.
no human being has ever seen before. It's all mixed up in my head. The images, the sounds, the
I
smell.
might need to turn the game up. Let me know, you guys.
I need to remember. Put things in order right up to this moment. Remember who I am. If I had to say how it all began.
People can hear the baby in the background also, which is rad.
Start here.
What's that? Is that little Sammy?
Little Sammy.
I don't like the subtitles in this.
Well, why?
I don't like the font. It's a bad font.
It is a weird font.
Did someone try to hurt you?
Oh, my string froze on me.
I could contact? You must
There we
have
go.
family.
There we go.
Friends?
Turn the game up.
Someone who could tell me who you are.
The audio, that is.
Hey. You don't talk much, do you?
T. Mosley says, fuck this font.
Well, if you don't help me, I can't
See?
help you.
Someone's got on your side. And the award for worst font of the year goes to...
Oh, I get nowhere.
James in the chat says, ugh, Ellen Page
Is that a scar?
toner stat.
Is that recent?
We got ghost shit going on. Ghost problems.
Hashtag ghost problems.
You've got to stop them. They have no idea what they're up against. Tell them to wait until I get there. Get back to them immediately, you hear me? You've got to stop them! Goddamn fools.
Coffee.
Okay, I lowered it a little bit.
They're
Let me
coming.
know if this is work. Blazing Raven says, too loud and this voice acting is atrocious. I can't help it.
You could work with everyone muted and then we'll just voice act for you.
Oh yeah. What could go wrong?
Hold on, well, what's going on?
Girl you brought in earlier. Where is she?
So it just says hashtag females.
You guys ever want to grow up to be a SWAT guy? Like all those guys are like on SWAT, but that dude who doesn't have a helmet on, that's a SWAT guy.
Guys, the stream might be freezing whenever I change the audio volume. It might just be because I'm messing with the settings on my Elgato.
Dun 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 dun.
Hold on, changing it once more. Alright, how about that? Let me know how the volume is now once we get into actual game talky stuff.
There
Hashtag
gotta be a
feels.
dicks in the sheriff guy.
It's still pretty loud, Phil.
Now they're saying it's better.
Oh, this like ghost sound is real loud, or whatever that was. Tension sounds.
There it goes, sir.
Hashtag ghost sound.
Jody, what have you done?
Ghost sound, not ghost sound.
Runter says we can hear you over the spooky ambience. Some people say it's still too loud. I don't know, man.
Mr. Scred says, guys, no talking during the movie.
Ugh.
Oh man.
Alright, how about this?
Willem Dafoe really fucking creeps me out.
Like in general?
Yeah.
Hmm. Stain Wayne Rook says, "Can we get a little silhouettes of you, Andrew, in Austin, like Mystery Science Theater?" We should look into that.
Just face cams for all of
But
us.
like silhouetted face cams.
Uh-uh.
I hate to bother you when you're playing and all, but
Jay Fabulous points out there's 2 acts before the prologue even starts. What?
That's how you storytelling.
Yeah, sure.
We
Sure.
storytelling now.
David Cage
Blazing
is
Raven
so
says, this has
mastered.
subtitles, the volume doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I still want people to be able to hear, though. I want them to be able to hear stuff. Oh, God, I screwed everything up there as I was looking at the chat. I'm in control now. Let me... I still want people to be able to hear the voice acting and all of that. Tolvo says, can I explain things that aren't properly explained by the game ever? Don't do it now, but, like, if there's stuff that comes up that... I mean, like, you know, as we go, but, like...
No, I think like those SWAT specifically were not supposed to know. Like, don't explain things that the game later explains.
Adam says, what the fuck is a controller doing in this movie? There's more movie jokes all the time. Alright, what do we... Alright,
Man,
I'm just...
Jody's got a pretty good wardrobe selection there.
Yeah, just sit on this bed.
Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into the fact that she has like hangers and like all her own stuff right there. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I got a doll.
come on, girl, you'll have plenty of time to play later.
I'm just gonna keep ignoring this guy and picking shit up. Open this door, go in the...
Got
rubber
a
ducky.
good computer.
That's not the way, Jody.
Oh, this guy's being a dick. Just let me chill, man.
Darth Silence says Jody's actually a spawn of Satan from that event chain in Crusader Kings 2.
Right?
Did you guys read that chain? It's
I
really
didn't.
great. It's super
Wait,
good.
what? What?
There's a Crusader Kings 2 chain that involves becoming or having the spawn of Satan born. It's really great.
Like built in the game? That's not like a mod or something?
Mm-hmm. It's from their latest patch.
I drew a spooky ghost.
Ooh.
Man. Crusader Kings 2 is one of those games that I wish I could get into because it sounds just absolutely nuts in the best way.
You should.
You guys want to watch
I mean,
this cartoon with me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you go check the cartoon TV?
Denton says, I can't diss the interactive movie. Heavy Rain was good, Walking Dead was good, this isn't. I would...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Heavy Rain was good, but... Well, okay, no. As I said earlier, I think there were parts of Heavy Rain I liked, but there
I
was
think
stuff I
the
didn't
point,
like a lot.
Yeah, I think the broader point there is just, like, they don't want to diss the concept of, quote, the interactive movie. Like, they don't want to say, like, oh, the very idea of this thing is already busted. Like, he's much more interested in
Stain
saying
Wayne
that the
says,
execution is busted.
for as much as people knock this game, I'm impressed with the graphics so far. Yeah, it's not bad looking. Whether or not that matters in the long run. Ah, guitar solo. Let's do this. Aw.
Blazing Raven says no, Walking Dead isn't an interactive movie because things actually change depending on the some of choices you make, opposed to this unchangeable BS. And honestly, like, that doesn't bother me at all.
I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, in Heavy Rain, some things changed. I don't know how it is in this. I've heard from some people that some things change. I've heard from some people that they don't. So I don't know.
But for me, like, that doesn't invalidate this as a type of game. Like, plenty of games I play where your actions don't change the story. Like, that's not. I don't know. There should be all sorts of different types of games. There shouldn't be an ideal game we have in our heads that we match every other fucking game up to.
Yeah, I had a long, really annoying, boring conversation about Twitter on Twitter about this a few nights ago, about defining like gaminess as its own quality and like trying to say some stuff isn't a game.
I'll say it again, like, that's a really boring thing. Like, I don't care what, like, it's not that I don't, there are times when I can see why that might be useful, but 99% of the time, it's not useful. And for me, it's much more interesting to talk about specific qualities of whatever media it is you're looking at. Like, just to fucking talk to me about the thing you played. Just, that's all I need.
Hello, precious. Don't you look pretty today?
Wario64 said the entire game is letterboxed, so
are.
get used to it.
That's weird.
Apparently, unless that's like an option we can change, but it doesn't sure doesn't look like it. Options are language, control, difficulty. PC gaming.
Hey, Jody. How's your day been so far?
Pretty good.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's do some psychic shit. Let's do this.
Look around.
Okay, we're gonna put this on now. Remember? It's just like a crown.
Man, my delay on this is so bad.
Yeah, mine is also really bad. But
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Twitch lately.
Oh, now you're a little princess.
It's worse than usual, it seems like.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm right next door if you need me, okay?
Mr. Jam X814 says, game is always letterbox trail.
Yeah, no, like I said, I believe Wario64.
Hey, Jody, can you hear me?
I'm gonna shrug.
Okay, let's start. Kathleen is next door, and she has the same cards as you.
Go shit. Let's do
We're
it.
gonna get her to choose one and see if you can tell us which one.
Get
she chose.
fucked. Tolvo and
Think you can do that?
Trey Thalamus both say that Twitch changed something so that now there's a 30-second delay.
All right,
Mandatory.
Really? Why?
first card.
That's the worst.
That's awful.
20 or 30 seconds. That's terrible.
Oh god, I can...
Who do I complain to about this?
Jared.
Yeah, that's the only person I can think of. I'm sure he wouldn't mind that. Jared would change
go
this.
Shit. Oh. What if I just pick the wrong cards?
Do it.
I mean, what do you... Okay, let's see what the
Let's
people
do
in the
it.
chat wants. So,
No,
you know,
fuck
we
that.
went and we looked at the chat, or we went and we looked at our card. We can pick the right ones or the wrong ones. Should we just pick the wrong ones, see what the fuck happens, or... What's
You
up?
should just flip that table over on everyone and just get crazy.
Thomas says, everything these days, there is a new rule to make things online less interactive. Yeah, it's just like, fucking... Everyone's making bad choices. Ryu Cool says, pick bacon. That does look kind of like delicious bacon, doesn't it? Nicolene says, swiggle every day.
What is the right card? I missed what the right card was.
It's a star.
You should just pick the right one.
Why do you want me to pick the right one?
Because Jody would pick the right one.
Seer235 says, guys, this is serious. We need to make a hashtag about this. Adam says, who exactly are you in this game? You're supposed to be Ellen Page's character, right? But we keep cutting away to the other characters in between shots of her. So why is it special to let us warp over to her to see her table when we just did that without powers via editing a minute earlier? I mean, that's a totally fair point, I think. Like, that's a thing that it seems weird that they didn't think about. We're picking
I think
bacon.
that's like the these two ideas kind of crashing into each other, right? Where Cage wants to make really cinematic games where he makes use of cinematic language, but also wants us to feel like we can become disembodied from Ellen Page's, from Jodie.
Well,
that
but
he
like he
says-
also wants us to make stuff that's all about, you know, really strongly connecting with these characters in a really emotional way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why he's using the cinematic stuff, I think, right? Because he thinks that that's, again and again, he says that we need to be able to ape cinema in order to enact emotion in game. And I think that's where Andrew has a lot of problems, is that it isn't about getting the tech to be able to do dumb standard film stuff. Like there should be that isn't the only solution here, you know? Or is it just going to make you redo it until you get it right?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Flip this table. Just flip a table.
Well,
That's what I do if I see David Cage in real life. Just flip a table.
there's some building blocks on the table.
Yeah, they just moved on. They were like, well,
Yes, you're not psychic.
Listen to this controller shake.
Jesus.
Isn't that old ass PS3 controller shaking?
Why is it doing that?
Sounds like the. Oh man, you guys! I rode in a plane with propellers on it the other day.
Anything else in the room you can move?
How'd that go?
It was fine, but it sounded like Phil's PS3 controller because I was on the Windows seat.
Denton says interactivity defines gaming, though. Taking that away just waters down the medium. That gets to what Austin and I were saying, though. Is like I don't think we need to say any one thing is necessary or is the only thing that games need. Like obviously, I think to some degree, like any game needs some form of like you're interacting in some way, but like I don't think we need to say like games need to be this interactive or they're not really a game or they're not a good game.
Fucking
like,
games have
there's so many things in games that we can
and that isn't just video games. Like this is a thing that you can talk about with gaming for ages and ages and ages. That's really good. You know, games could be something as free as let's play pretend and there are no rules and let's, you know, come up with rules on the fly that are malleable and changed and you shot me, no you didn't. Or they can be shoots and ladders, which is totally deterministic and has no player interactivity at all other than rolling the dice. And I have no problem calling those both games. Like, I'm not here to police borders. There's very little gain from policing borders.
Well, unless you're
playing Papers,
Please, yeah.
Right, those borders I'm all about policing.
Just throwing shit all over.
Yeah, ruin that lady's life.
Jody, honey, the experiment is over.
Give her ghost PTSD.
Oh, do you mean GTSD?
Sure.
Ghost traumatic stress disorder? Or whatever. Stress disorder?
You just broke that camera. Ah, screw your purse, lady.
Just go through. Where are you guys at? I hurt these guys.
Something's wrong. She's in danger. Get out of there!
You speak asshole ghost.
That's one of those things that I think is also, I don't want to say is strange about the game, but is probably a lot of trouble to get right. And I don't know how to get it right, but there's supposed to be this idea that you're playing as both Jodie and also as Aiden, her ghost friend or whatever, right? And like, but you're still the player playing as both. I think that, you know, you really need a player to buy into that and switch mind states between playing the two for that to work effectively. And I don't, that's tough. That's a tough thing to do. I'd be curious to know how playing this co-op is,
Sure.
if that changes that feeling at all.
Tilbo says, "Oh no, the ghost I'm researching is doing ghost stuff. Ah, help!" T. Mosley says, "Those are the two souls. I get it now. Put pieces together. Follow the money."
Oh, she's got a nosebleed.
Oh no, there are more scenes yet to go before the prologue.
It will never be over, Phil.
Yeah, it's seeming that way right now. Got a trophy?
When did like nosebleeds become like the synonymous after effect of like someone with psychic abilities? Like I wonder when that trope started.
Oh, what? All right.
That's a really good question.
I knew I should have worn something else.
There is, of course, a TV tropes entry for it. Of course.
Oh, for blood after
For
psychic activity?
psychic nosebleed, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who are these people?
Diplomats, politicians, businessmen, spies.
So,
It's the usual embassy crowd.
take a look-see.
But the most important thing, act natural. If anyone speaks to you, just smile.
So do you want me to act natural, or do you want me to smile?
The first actual depiction
Guys.
can be found in Scanners.
I'm scared.
Ellen Page's
I don't
character is
believe
snarky.
I'm delighted you could attend.
Yeah, I'm
Always
not
a pleasure,
surprised.
Sheikh Ahmed. I would like you to meet my assistant, Elizabeth.
I was unaware that American diplomacy was undertaken with such disarming charm. The pleasure is mine, Elizabeth.
Gentlemen, I give you back your host. We'll talk later.
This also does shout out.
Good friend Alias wants to know who this handsome man is. We don't really know at this point. We just kind of got it thrown into this.
He hates me.
Yeah.
The whole time he was imagining my head on a stick.
So this is one of the things I've heard about the game that I'm already kind of feeling immediately in the second scene. Is like I've heard that it really leaps back and forth a lot
Yeah.
between, and it just kind of feels like you're just playing random moments that aren't necessarily connected in any thematic way. Just random moments from her life.
I need to find a quiet place.
All right. Dress looks nice. Excuse me. The way the dress moves looks nice. I want to dress like that is what I'm trying to tell you.
Do you like dresses a lot, Phil?
Austin, will you buy me a dress?
You know, if you hadn't asked for it, I was gonna surprise you. But now, you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Ellen Page is like, her back looks weird. I don't. Her shoulder blades look weird right now.
You zoom in on those shoulder blades, Phil.
Yeah, them shoulder blades.
Them shoulder blades.tumblr.com.
Yeah.
Her back looks so weird.
I wonder if we're here, like, if we're supposed to be spying on people, I guess? Like, we're gonna use Ghost to spy on people? Is that what's going on?
Bleeding Heart in the chat says next gen dress effects.
Dress FX.
Yep.
Great addition to the Tomb Raider game. We're gonna take a poop, looks like.
Sounds good.
Poop time.
Ghost.
Hashtag poop time.
Ellen Page Poop Simulator 2013.
Does that lady just have bad back tan, or is she wearing something on her back?
You know, a little of each.
I'm really mad about this Twitch delay thing, and there's nothing to do about it.
Yeah, that's really dumb. I don't know.
I'm really, yeah.
I'll have to look into that and see if
There's a link that you can read their whole service update for.
When did this happen?
Yesterday.
Man, that is a fancy toilet seat. Holy cow.
Yeah, we're going ghost mode now.
Okay.
But what are we looking for? Let me look in the other toilet stalls, huh? Huh? Yeah?
Phil.
Huh?
Phil.
Oh,
This is why there's the delay. That's what it says. It says, because Phil Cullors being a big old pervo, we need a delay so we can cut him off, just in case he tries to
Wait,
spy
why
on
does the ghost have to be careful? Like, what are they going to do if they see the ghost? They can't, like,
They can't even
arrest
see the
or
ghost.
shoot a ghost. Right. So, like, why should, like, you have to be careful.
I went into the guy's restroom, because normally I can't be
Oh,
in here.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let's watch this guy. Are you going to pee? I'm normally not allowed in here, because I'm a lady.
Right. Breaking the rules.
Hold on, I want to try and see his penis.
Okay.
There's
Man.
no, that's not how you... Bro, what are you... I think this guy's a fucking robot. I think this guy's a robot.
He looks like a robot.
I cannot wait for the stream to catch up so I can see what you were talking about. Okay, here's the guy.
He's doing a good job of, like, pretending to be human, but he's a fucking robot. Watch out for the guards in video surveillance. Aren't I a ghost?
Maybe
That's what I was
maybe
saying.
you're supposed to like ID the guards in video surveillance so that then you, Ellen Page, know where it is or something.
That girl, isn't she a little unusual for an agent?
More than you think.
I wonder how she's going to go about it, but she could be discreet. They capture her.
Ghost flying.
I hear that controller vibrating like
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here necessarily.
You're supposed to go find the. You're supposed to find the painting.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Did I just take over this dude?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I did!
This is crazy. If anyone notices, we're dead. Be careful, Aiden. You know you can't touch other people.
I can't touch other people when I'm controlling someone. That's my restriction.
Hmm.
Adam says, no penis. Where's your art now, David Cage? I think I'm gonna go... That's a wall.
Oh, okay, so like this is why she was like, "Oh, be careful," because
Yeah, because you're actually
you're this dude.
taking over as this dude, I guess.
Good for Natalie. Yep.
Yep.
You got this. You got this, Trey. It's all you.
Yeah. Good for Natalie says, "Oh my God, try to pee as him." Phil, go back down those stairs right now.
All right.
Go get your pee on.
All in the name of art.
Listen, we need to know if this game's a contender for P of the Award year. Because right now,
Are you
it's
kidding
just...
me? In a year where it's up against Crypt Worlds?
I know.
Fuck off.
But listen, no, we have to see. We got to be
You
fair
have to
about
know.
it.
In a game that's not even willing to show the dude's pee-pee. That's what I call it, by the way.
Because you're a dad now.
Yeah.
Or did you become a dad because you already used the word PP and needed an excuse?
Yeah, a little of each.
Okay.
What happens if I touch it, dude? Oh, look, I'm touching this guy just fine. The game won't let me touch him. Like, it literally, there's a wall around. Oh, nope, now I died.
Wait, you died?
Well, no, it just kicked me out of his body, I guess. Which I can just go right back in. So... Oh, well, I guess. All I gotta do is shake this controller up.
Tomo says, "I have no body, but I must pee."
Okay, where... Okay, bathrooms. Over here. Let's do this. What if I go into the girls' bathroom and catch Ellen Page as this guy? We're getting into some weird shit now.
Can you get him arrested for being gross?
Yeah, probably. I hope so. Or it won't let me... This game sucks. I can't enter the bathroom as him.
Oh.
It looks like he has to pee the way he's walking. He's got a little bit of like he's holding it. Thomas says he has no reaction to being possessed. None.
I really want to just get into the heads of all the other characters in this scene who are watching this dude wander around aimlessly.
Like, oh, he's really losing it. Okay, so I can't go in that door.
Thomas, I think he's lifting his, like, robes or something. That's what it looks like he's doing.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
Janine in the chat says, "I can't tell if Phil's controller is gassy or if there's a small bird trapped inside struggling to escape."
A little
Both.
both.